Hello everyone and welcome back to Of Bricks and Dragons. I know it's been a little bit since I've actually done a video. I've been putting some shorts up for our Monday and Tuesday comics. I'm kind of going through some of the old ones now that I've understood how to actually put up the shorts. I was trying to figure that out and I didn't realize I was doing it in the wrong format, so I'm trying to get some of those put up. Filming right now has been a little chaotic. I've kind of taken a different position, so I'm doing some extra training and stuff like that, and then unfortunately when I get home I'm a little on the tired side and I'm just not up for trying to get a video done. As you can see, we have a nice mess on the pool table, and welcome around the pool table, by the way. I did some shopping with the wife. The wife had to get a couple things, and of course I was at our local Target. Because I live in a small town, and I've said this before, we have a Walmart in town. I can't get G.I. Joe figures here. Unfortunately, I do have a small collection of Joes that I can find. I've ordered a couple off of eBay or off of Amazon, and that I haven't ordered any off of eBay. I haven't done eBay in many years. I found one figure, and of course I had them up here. They had some of these out there. These are an older set for our Lego series, and it was the last four they had, so I took a chance on those. So I cleared them out. Always happy to try and get different figures and everything else. This is what I was working on last weekend. This is why I didn't put anything up last weekend. So I had gotten these from a couple years ago, and one of the things I wasn't thinking of is the regular just base floor tiles are white. So trying to have it so it looks halfway decent. You know, I've bought the stairs. The stairs were done in a nice gray. Some of the grays are slightly two different colors. A little darker, a little lighter, not too big of a deal, but I just didn't want to have the white here, so I have a bunch that are nice and white. And what I was doing is I'm sitting there, kind of move that out of the way. So I'm sitting here kind of painting these. Now these are actually 4x4 or 2 inch by 2 inch, so we have 4 squares here, and they just snap together. These aren't the Whizlock. These are actually from I think it's Ender Brick or Ender Toys, whatever. I had gotten these before I had gotten the Warlock brand from Wizards of the Coast or whoever they have making them for them or whatever. These work pretty good. I didn't want to have them all in gray, and I'm upstairs, and I don't want to mess up my wife's TV trays because I'm sure that she would not be very happy. So I'm trying to make sure I'm not making a mess. And of course, I put paper down and all that, and I'm painting it. I had to mix a little bit so I could get it. So some of these are going to be a little different shade than others, and then I'm trying to make sure I'm getting a halfway decent job, but I'm kind of painting around my fingers here, trying to hold it down. So I do notice on some of these I see a little bit more white, but I think it's pretty good just to kind of make it work for now. And one of the things I was thinking of is at some point we might either have a water's edge or maybe a sewer or something else, so I did that. And these are the same thing, just kind of painted. I just left them as groups of 3, and of course they stuck together, which is not too bad because I figure I'll probably leave them this way. Maybe if I need to, I'll separate them, but trying to leave it so I can keep it a little modular. So that's what I was kind of working on. And then I have a couple. I get a nice little well. So these were all nice, just a real light, almost a dove gray. So I kind of darkened that up, and I just kind of splotched some simple brown on there. These are not very ornately done. I was happy my hands weren't shaking, because that does happen after I start painting. So I have not really enjoyed painting all that much in the last number of years. Once I start painting or whatever, my hands start shaking a little bit. I'm not a young kid anymore. And then I had picked up this water, nice decorative water fountain here, and I never painted this one either. So again, this is the same color gray that this was. You can see it a little bit better on the bottom. So I darkened that up. On the inside I have some silver on both layers here, and of course our statue here is sloppily done in silver. Like I said, I am not saying I am doing this in any very high detail. I did put some blue underneath because these actually come out, and I think this is probably stuck in here because of the blue paint. I tried to let it sit for quite a while, but I'm sure that's probably stuck together some, which is fine. I don't really intend to take it apart or whatever. I suppose I could if I just wanted a little different, but you know, this all separates, so that's not a big deal. And then this one kind of threw me for a little loop. I still have more I can paint, so I don't know if I'm going to do some more blues. I'll definitely get some more grays, but I think I have like another 7 groupings, and that's not even including the ones that are in there. I had one that had a trap door, so that kind of threw me for a little loop. So I could always add in a trap door if I ever really needed to. So it's just a little. I'm trying to get a couple videos knocked out here today, so I have some for the next few days. Today is Turkey Day for those of us here in the United States. Happy Thanksgiving for everybody else in the rest of the world that happens to watch. I do appreciate you watching. It's our Thanksgiving here in the United States. And for whatever other day you're watching this on or whatever, you know, I'll try and get this posted up here fairly quick and get going. I did notice after I'm sitting down here, because you know this is my pool table and I got my laptop, that's what we're recording this with, is yeah, I had a couple of these I didn't really get very well on the side, so there are some of them I may have to touch up on. We'll just have to kind of see how things go. I don't know when I'm going to get back to painting these. And then as far as doing our role playing, my best friend had kind of showed me something or whatever, so we're going to change gears just a little bit, and that'll be another video coming up. I'll get a couple videos, like I said, I'll get a couple videos done here today, and we'll get that going. The nice thing is, and I want to say this here, because if you do get if you get these because you just want to save some money, and if you have to paint them, that's fine. This is from the Wizzlock, so they actually have this set so it will sit in between, and it is done pretty universal. So if you wanted to, you could still make a building or whatever. If you wanted to have a room here, whatever you wanted to do, these pieces will still sit inside here, because the way that they're done, it's meant to go in between your locking piece. So that is still pretty nice. Everyone's doing it in a nice universal way. So if I was going to use we have a little adventurer here, and this probably like a noble monk or something like that. These are my nice whatever plates. I can always throw a different picture in there for whatever we need, for whatever creature or other adventurer, but that's why I got in a couple of those. But we can always mix things around a little bit. If I'm just keeping things kind of somewhat of a standard just size, which you can do with the Warlock as well. Warlock, Wizzlock, whatever it is. I've got the box. Nope, it's Warlock, because I got a box right behind me. Alright, it's Warlock. You know, it is pretty universal, so being able to do that, they have walls done like this, so if you wanted to, you could actually put walls in between. So having it a little modular like this does give you some quick accessibility for anyone that's thinking about any of this stuff. It can be a little pricey. I do some stuff with the Legos. I was thinking of going a little bit more with Legos. Only problem is I just don't have the room right now. I get a bunch of wonderful bunnies that I'm hoping to make into another city at some point. Once they're gone, and I'm not trying to rush them out the door, they're very lovable and fun to watch and play with and everything else and that. But whenever they're gone, then I'm going to add on for another Lego City area. And I might have some room underneath the table so I can store some of my other gaming stuff as well. So I know it's a short video. Kind of feel like I'm rushing a little bit. I just know that I got a lot going on today because it's Thanksgiving, so I know I have to be ready for going to in-laws and running around here. So I'm trying to get a couple done here in between this. And I know tomorrow's going to be another busy day, and then I'm back to work. So it's just the fun and enjoyment of it all. So hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. Thank you so very much for joining me. Thanks for coming around the pool table, having a seat, and I'll see you in the next video. Keep working.